So first of all, let me point out to Blake Lively, you are an actress. Try to take control of the script. This makes you a jerk.
And just when you thought this drama couldn't get any messier, a major shift is happening. Hollywood's power couple, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, may not be as squeaky clean as they seem. Public opinion is turning, and let's just say, it's not in Blake Lively's favor. Critics aren't holding back, and the latest updates are only adding fuel to the fire.
Updates. Breaking updates. Very important. There's a reason why the public has shifted from being a little skeptical of Justin Baldoni to basically just rooting outright for Justin Baldoni at this point. If you can't avoid this movie, you absolutely should, because it's absolute trash. I know some people like this movie. Some people are stupid. Oops!
All right, let's talk about Ryan Reynolds, the Hollywood golden boy with the charm, the wit, and the A-list roles. On the surface, he's got it all. But behind the scenes, things might not be as picture-perfect as they seem. Whispers in the industry hint at Reynolds pulling strings to influence a major director's creative vision. And let's not forget the critic who openly took shots at his signature comedic style. Lately, the buzz around his off-screen moves has been just as intense as any of his on-screen action. And here's where it gets even juicier. This chatter isn't just making waves among fans. What makes Ryan Reynolds so special? On the surface, he's the quick-witted, wisecracking hero everyone loves. His humor is his trademark, his charm undeniable. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find a storm of rumors swirling around him. Ones that go far beyond just his on-screen antics. Word on the street is that Reynolds, along with his wife Blake Lively and their close friend Taylor Swift, may have had a hand in shaping the direction of a major film. Sounds like tabloid fodder, right? Maybe. But, according to industry insiders, there's more to this story than just whispers.
I've been involved in this case. I've gotten 50 either texts or emails or things to my firm's website, more than 50 actually, about this was my experience with Blake Lively. We weren't allowed to talk to her on the set. We weren't allowed to ask for an autograph. We were, instructed, this way or that. We were treated like this. I mean, and these things aren't coming because we're doing an investigation. These are completely organic. These are based on people's real life experiences. In fact, we've come across evidence that shows that even her own representatives knew that she was threatening and mean and tough and wanted to get her way. This is not something that we wanted out there. It's not something that Justin wanted out there. In fact, it hurts the movie. It doesn't help the movie.
When a controversy ropes in Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, Taylor Swift, and director Justin Baldoni, people pay attention. Add Ben Shapiro's scathing critique of Reynolds' comedy, and you've got a viral storm. Is Reynolds calling the creative shots behind the scenes, or just the improv-loving star we know? Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe, because let's be real, I need you. Now, back to the scoop. The drama began when whispers surfaced about Reynolds, Lively, and Swift pressuring Baldoni to tweak a film's script.
And then she went and complained about it by attacking him and trying to wreck him, because she apparently was at one point in a room with her, Ryan Reynolds, and Taylor Swift trying to bully Justin Baldoni to make changes to the script for this movie.
Even Maureen Callahan is raising eyebrows over this drama, questioning Taylor Swift's influence and the power moves happening behind closed doors.
I want to know more about the presence of Taylor Swift, who sort of leads this mean girl clique. There was a thing happening over the summer that the Daily Mail reported on where there were other female artists such as Billie Eilish who were releasing albums in the sort of tailwinds of her last release. She was manipulating all of her new releases to keep these women from hitting #1. This is who she runs with. And that tells me everything. And I just, to sit there and have your husband bully your director.
Yes.
If you don't like this, have the balls to do it yourself.
Right.
Don't have your husband throw his weight around.
Meeting with your husband. That's so weird. Like your husband who's Ryan Reynolds. Of course it was a threat.
And in your penthouse, on your home turf, using your wealth as leverage,
Right.
like showing off, like
And
look
your
at
friend Taylor.
and your friend Taylor, who's like, what is she doing there? Is she just like scrolling Instagram?
One of my dragons.
What is she like?
This wasn't just another fleeting Hollywood rumor. It kept growing, gaining momentum with every new whisper. The idea that Blake Lively and her inner circle could reshape an entire film's creative direction, that stunned people. Sure, actors give feedback, but this felt different. According to insiders, Baldoni's original vision clashed with Lively's well-connected clique, who reportedly had strong opinions about the film's tone. Some say they wanted it lighter, funnier. Others claim they pushed for heavier drama. Either way, the buzz suggests Baldoni wasn't just considering their input. He felt pressured. A silent but undeniable force urging him to rethink key decisions. The question is, was this just friendly collaboration or something far more controlling?
What is the latest update? Well, it turns out that Blake Lively was caught on tape talking about how she manipulates people around her in order to take control of the movies upon which she works.
This is important to say, okay, I believe in this, and that's why I'm standing up for it, and that's why I'm not being difficult. And then there are other moments to go like, am I the in the room? Like, what is happening here? I would show up on a set. I knew that they just wanted me to show up and look cute and stand on a little pink sticker where I'm supposed to go and say what I'm supposed to say. But I also knew that like that wasn't fulfilling for me, that I wanted to be a part of the storytelling, that I wanted to be a part of the narrative, whether that be in the writing, in the costume design, in creating the character. And sometimes I had directors or producers or writers who would welcome that and invite that once they saw that I was able to offer that. And sometimes I would have people who really resented that because they were like, we just hired you to be an actor. Yet when I went in the meetings, I would just seem like I'm just there to be the actor and ready to get the gig. I wouldn't reveal that I actually need to have authorship in order to feel fulfilled. So I think that for them, sometimes that might have felt like a rug pull because you're like, you're trying to assert yourself into something that we didn't hire you to do. And so it was a really strange position to be in because I felt like I don't want to just like be an actor. Like I want to have more authorship.
And that's where fans started connecting the dots. After hearing Blake's own words, many began siding with Justin Baldoni, questioning whether her authorship claims were just a convenient excuse for overstepping. If she wasn't hired as a writer, director, or producer, then why did she feel entitled to reshape the project? To many, her explanation didn't add up. It only made Baldoni's allegations seem even more credible. And fans started thinking, maybe this wasn't the first time Blake had overstepped her work boundaries and made decisions for others. Could Justin Baldoni just be the latest name in a pattern of behind-the-scenes power plays? It's just a fan theory. But interestingly enough, Ben Shapiro seemed to suggest the same thing.
Oh my God. And then she did exactly that to Justin Baldoni, apparently. Like that's literally the accusation as to what happened. So first of all, let me point out to Blake Lively, you are an actress. Unless you signed on as a producer or a director, there's literally no reason why your creative input should matter. You're an actor. If you want to write your own script, you should go write your own script. If you want to sign on to a movie with the understanding that you're going to actually make script changes, then great. But if the idea is that you sign on as an actor and then you turn around and try to take control of the script, this makes you a jerk.
To be clear, these allegations aren't just internet gossip. They've spread across forums, celebrity news blogs, and the sharp analysis of those who scrutinize every move a star makes. And to top it off, a high-profile lawyer laid it all out on a website for the world to see.
Entire career, this is the one case we're going to put every single text message, every single document, everything on a website for everyone in the public to read, come to their own conclusions, and they can determine whether or not there was sexual harassment here, there was a smear campaign, or there was retaliation, because we have proof and receipts that absolutely and unequivocally show this is not true.
So, after all this, one question remains. Was Blake Lively simply advocating for creative input, or was she overstepping in a way that left others feeling pressured and controlled? With lawyers publishing receipts, critics weighing in, and even Blake herself admitting to pushing for more authorship, it's hard to ignore the patterns. Is this just an actress fighting for artistic influence, or a Hollywood power play gone too far? Let me know what you think in the comments, and trust me, this story is far from over.